Good morning to those tuning in early and good evening to our viewers joining us later. Welcome to Channel Your Trusted Source for the latest political and international news. Today is June 2nd, 2025, and we're here to bring you the most important updates from around the globe. From major developments in Africa and Asia to critical events unfolding in Europe, the Middle East, and the Americas, we'll cover it all. So sit back, stay informed, and let's take a comprehensive look at the stories shaping our world today. Dr. Congo, former President Kabila, visits rebel held. Goma in a surprising development. Former President Joseph Kabila made a rare public appearance in the city of Goma, which has been under the control of the M23 rebel group. Kabila met with local religious leaders, calling for national unity and peace amidst ongoing conflict. His visit has stirred controversy, with the Congolese government accusing him of sympathizing with the rebels, a claim Kabila strongly denies. This event marks a significant moment in the fragile peace process and raises questions about the future stability of Eastern Congo. Ethiopia. Bill Gates visits and receives top national honor. Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft and a prominent philanthropist, is currently visiting Ethiopia on a tour aimed at boosting agricultural and health development projects. He visited large-scale wheat farms in the Oromia region that have dramatically increased Ethiopia's wheat production, reducing the country's reliance on imports. Gates also toured poultry farms linked to youth employment initiatives, highlighting the country's efforts to empower young entrepreneurs. During his visit, Gates met with Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, who awarded him the Ethiopia Special Order, the nation's highest civilian honor. This award recognizes over 25 years of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation's partnership in improving health, agriculture, and financial inclusion in Ethiopia. Gates praised Ethiopia's progress and emphasized the vital role of innovation and collaboration in sustainable development. Ethiopia. Rising tensions. After video emerges of General Migbe, welcomed in Eritrea, tensions are escalating in Ethiopia following the release of a video showing General Migbe, along with several others, being warmly welcomed in Eritrea. This has fueled concerns about a possible alliance between certain TPLF factions and Eritrean forces. Reports indicate that some groups are planning to advance towards Addis Ababa in an attempt to seize control of Ethiopia's government, which could spark renewed conflict and instability. The Ethiopian government has condemned these movements, warning of serious consequences if hostilities escalate. USA Elon Musk's government reform plan hits resistance. Elon Musk's ambitious plan to reform the US federal government spending has encountered significant resistance. Aiming to streamline operations and reduce bureaucratic inefficiencies, Musk's proposal faced pushback from government officials and legal challenges. The plan is now stalled indefinitely, with critics arguing that the proposed cuts could negatively impact essential services. This development underscores the complexity of implementing large-scale governmental reforms in the US Philippines. Vice President denounces impeachment effort. In the Philippines, the Vice President has strongly condemned the ongoing impeachment proceedings against him, labeling them a politically motivated crucifixion. The impeachment process has heightened political tensions ahead of the upcoming national elections, signaling a deeply polarized political environment. The Vice President maintains his innocence and vows to fight the charges vigorously. South Korea presidential election. Scheduled for tomorrow, South Korea is preparing for a crucial presidential election on June the 3rd following the impeachment of former President Yoon Suk Yeol. The election is widely viewed as a pivotal moment that could determine the country's political direction for years to come. Key issues include economic recovery, relations with North Korea, and regional security. Voter turnout is expected to be high as citizens weigh their choices carefully. France. Protests erupt over Le Pen. Conviction. Supporters of Marine. Le Pen, the far-right leader recently convicted of embezzlement, have taken to the streets in protest across France. While some demonstrators demand her reinstatement and question the fairness of the judicial process, others call for stronger accountability and transparency in politics. The protests highlight ongoing divisions within French society regarding issues of justice and political leadership. Germany, CDU, CSU and SPD form new government following recent federal elections. Germany's Christian Democrats, CDU, CSU and Social Democrats, SPD, have formed a coalition government. This alliance marks a strategic shift aimed at balancing conservative and progressive policies to address economic challenges, energy security, and social welfare. The new government faces high expectations from citizens eager for stability and effective governance amid global uncertainties. Middle East. Regional tensions rise. Amid diplomatic efforts, the Middle East remains a hotspot of geopolitical tensions as diplomatic efforts continue to de-escalate conflicts. Recent clashes along various borders have raised alarm among regional powers and international observers. Despite ongoing talks, distrust persists and the risk of broader conflict looms. Meanwhile, global oil markets remain volatile, closely monitoring developments that could impact supply and prices worldwide. UK Parliament debates. New climate. Bill. The UK government is currently debating a new climate bill aimed at reducing national carbon emissions by 50% by 2035. The bill proposes sweeping changes across industries, energy production, and transportation sectors. Opposition parties have expressed concerns regarding the potential economic impact, particularly on jobs and business competitiveness, signaling a challenging path ahead for the legislation. India. Lunar rover mission. Launched. India's space agency successfully launched a lunar rover mission targeting the Moon's south pole. This ambitious project aims to explore water ice deposits which are critical for future human settlements and sustainable lunar bases. The mission marks a significant milestone in India's growing space exploration capabilities and international collaboration. Brazil. Amazon wildfires increase. Brazilian authorities have reported a significant increase in wildfires across the Amazon rainforest. The fires threaten biodiversity and exacerbate climate change concerns worldwide. Environmentalists and international leaders are urging stronger policies and enforcement measures to protect the rainforest, which is vital for global ecological balance. Australia. New Prime Minister sworn. In Australia's newly elected Prime Minister officially took office today, promising economic reforms aimed at boosting growth and job creation. The Prime Minister also emphasised strengthening partnerships within the Indo-Pacific region to enhance security and trade. This leadership change reflects shifting political dynamics in the country. Japan. Technology Expo. Opens in Tokyo. Tokyo has opened its annual Technology Expo, showcasing cutting-edge innovations in robotics, artificial intelligence, and green energy solutions. Industry leaders and government officials gathered to discuss the future of sustainable technology and its role in addressing global challenges. The expo highlights Japan's position as a leader in technological advancement. That concludes our detailed briefing on today's major news stories. Stay tuned for continuous updates throughout the day.